Hi guys, here's my introduction and my conclusion. Sorry it's late, but here it is. So, what is 5%? 5% is nothing when it is docked from a 100-point test. You'll still have an A. Take 5% from a pizza, and you'll still have 95% of it there to eat. When the weatherman reports that there's a 5% chance of rain this afternoon, you'll still take your bike out for a ride. Although these are not life-threatening instances for an everyday person to worry about, but 5% becomes a huge number when that's all it takes to cause a disease outbreak in a community where parents had decided to skip their child's immunizations. Immunizations are an easy way of protecting you and your child from deathly diseases. So why then have parents decided to underprotect their child by not vaccinating them? Many parents have been given ideas that certain vaccines can cause adverse effects like autism, sudden infant death syndrome, or attention deficit disorders. But there's no solid evidence that proves that vaccinating your child does cause these adverse effects. But we do have many years and very strong evidence that proves that vaccines do protect. Although many of us may not have children right now, it is still important to be aware of the importance of what immunizations have had on us, and we should take advantage of them. I'm currently working as a medical assistant at a pediatric office, and I am faced with the question of if parents should vaccinate their child daily. So I've been surrounded by knowledgeable doctors that give their educated opinion, and I base my opinion off the knowledge that I have previously what I have learned from working there, and also the research I have done. In my speech today, I'll talk about what I have learned from the importance of vaccines, especially for your child, the risks of not vaccinating, and help you understand why parents believe that the risks outweigh the good in vaccinating. So, here's my conclusion. I hope that you have become more aware of what vaccines have done for past generations, our generation, and future generations to come from illness and death. The only way we can live without fear that polio or the German measles will return is to vaccinate our children. We need everyone to be aware of the adverse effects of not taking advantage of protecting against disease and illness. It only takes 5% to cause a disease outbreak in a community. I hope you now more fully understand the good in vaccinations and the risk that one is posing by choosing not to vaccinate. And I hope that you will be able to inform others that have been misled in thinking the risks outweigh the good in vaccinating. Immunizations were created to prevent harmful and deathly diseases. They have prevented illness for many years. And if we want it to keep that way, we should continue in vaccinating our children.